Hello, everyone. This is Rebecca Treadway with the ARC Northwest Mississippi, and I'd like to introduce you to my friend, Dr. LaChandra Carnes. Dr. Carnes is going to be sharing some words of wisdom with us today. Dr. Carnes?
Hi, Rebecca. As Rebecca mentioned, I am Dr. LaChandra Carnes. I am a practicing speech language pathologist in Memphis, Tennessee. I hold a doctorate in education, specializing in special education. I'd like to give you a little bit more background about myself so you know that I'm not only a professional in the field, but I'm a parent with children with special needs as well. I have practiced speech therapy for 15 years, and as a professional, I have worked in many settings with individuals from birth to 100 years of age. Personally, I'm happily married, and between my husband and I, we have 5 wonderful children. My 2 oldest children, my son, who is 12, and my daughter, 16, both have autism. I've sat in IEP meetings. I have worked with occupational therapists, speech pathologists, behavior specialists, psychologists, doctors, and educators to execute the correct plan for my children. When I look and I speak on success, it's determined the same for my children and yours by their interests, talents, and intellect. Know what your child is good at to make it simple. Allow them to take pride in the talents that they have and each milestone, big or small. So where, how, and what do you do to start this journey? You learn how to advocate and work with your IEP team to make this happen. Today, I have 8 key points on how to effectively advocate for your child from primary grades through high school. First, learn all you can about your child's special needs. As a parent, have all the facts about your child's disability. First, the information is based on facts only. This comes from your child's doctors, specialists, special education experts, parents of kids with similar special needs, attorneys, and teachers. It's hard, but you must keep your emotions out of it and provide information based on the facts for your child's needs to get services and plan correctly. Second, ask a lot of questions. Like a reporter, get the who, what, when, where, and why. Listen carefully to answers and research the relevant responses. Write responses down instead of relying on memory. All questions you have as a parent are relevant, so ask. Third, become a pseudo lawyer in special education law. Be knowledgeable and learn the specific details behind federal law that effectively created special education, known as the Individual with Disability Education Act. Know your state laws and the changes that are made that would affect your child's education. Know your district laws, the graduation requirements, testing, and the scores that categorize your child's eligibility. Fourth, always avoid the blame game. Adversary between teachers and parents is never good for the best interest of the child. You can easily fall into the trap of blaming others or even pointing the finger at bureaucracy for disappointing situations. Blaming can only lead to ill will situations and bad feelings. Instead, try the opposite approach. Keep calm, know the facts, and advocate for meeting your child's unique needs. Next, be a problem solver, not a problem maker. Work together with the team. Propose solutions or create a possible plan that works best for your child, parent, teacher relationship. As parents, we must be open-minded and hear proposed solutions from the educational side of the academic achievements to be met. Become a futuristic and think long-term. As parents, we have the responsibility of planning for today and the future of our child's education. In this area, our resources are limited, but we do have them. There are college opportunities, vocational rehab programs, and companies that hire individuals with special needs. We will not have the luxury of utilizing an IEP once our child graduates from high school. Therefore, we plan for transitioning our young adults to college or to work with the ideas of accommodation that will be needed for them to be successful after graduation. Next, become a master planner. Parents with typical children, they have goals. Why not our extraordinary individuals? Families with children with special needs should establish goals along with strategies to attain them. The process of finding a career path can involve various activities, such as acquiring self-help skills, receiving job training, and adapting to social demands with assistance from educators, counselors, community resource agencies, and therapists. During this transition, the students develop the skills needed to fulfill the demands on their job in the community or learning to adapt in the classroom. Schools are responsible for helping these young adults to find a career path by increasing awareness of the options available through different community resources. But as parents, we have the responsibility to advocate any needs and assistance that should be provided. Lastly, get to know your child's teachers. Our teachers, counselors, and administrators, they are here to help. These individuals provide us with the educational benefits that are unique to our children's needs. It should not be assumed that they don't care. Most educators do care and they want to help. In my research, I found that the combination of the limited resources and wide range of needs creates the potential for conflict between what is reasonable and can be provided versus parents wanting what they believe is best for their child. Parents and educators should team together to do everything possible to establish a positive partnership-based learning approach. And if you are a parent with a child with special needs, allow yourself grace. Our calendars can be exhausting with doctor's appointments, therapies, IEP meetings, and planning, not to mention the responsibilities and duties of being a parent within itself. The connections we make with professionals are avenues that lead us towards the road to understanding what and how we can help our child or children to have the most out of life. Know that any form of success is worth celebrating and being proud. Just remember, an individual with a disability are persons who thrive with a different ability. They can be great too.
Thank you so much, Dr. Carnes, for those wonderful words of wisdom.